Hi friends and family, it's Cheryl again. Hi everybody, it's Cheryl. I've decided to go out and be with nature today. I'm at one of my favorite parks, and we're in Georgia, so the bugs have started to emerge, and right now the gnats are atrocious. So I decided that I would bring my pop-up net tent. I don't know what you call it, but anyway, you know how I am with words. I can explain it to you. But anyway, I'm going to sit out, and I brought my net, and I'm going to just kind of let you see what's going on. And I'm just out to relax a little bit and get some vitamin D. Okay, so here we go. Okay, here is my stand for my camera. And I'm going to take it out and set it up. But first, I have to find a nice spot to look at the trees, isn't it? Found a nice shady spot. And then there's that lake that I like, or pond. So I am going to open this up. Okay, so I'm going to try to see if I can find a nice spot to videotape from, maybe from a distance. Okay. fighting me. Here's a crane that is fishing. I saw him fly in not long ago, and he's watching the spot over here where I did see some activity, and let's see what he's going to do. I actually saw a fish strike over here underneath that sign right over in this area. I'm watching this crane out here on this pond. Now, let me just tell you, I have worked up a sweat because I set up my tripod in a distance so that I could get a nice broad view of what I'm doing. And my intentions were to put up my pop-up screen tent. Well, let me just tell you, that thing beat me up. It would not stand. It kept folding in on me, folding in, and I get one side standing and then the other side collapsed. So, you know, I thought I had this on film and it would have been pretty interesting watching for you. But actually, I never could get it up. Then I've been having problems folding it in and putting it back in the car or putting it back in the bag and box that I have at the house, and it's just been taking up a corner of the den and making the house look crazy. Okay, so I finally went online and looked up a video on how to fold up a large pop-up tent. Well, that pop-up tent had 4 sides. My pop-up tent has 5 sides. And you would think that it would make a difference, and I'm hoping that it won't because I need to practice. But I saved it so that I could go back and look at it later. And it beat me up. I got my workout. I don't have to go to the gym today. I have on my gym outfit, my gym attire, comfortable attire to work out. But now, after this tent has beat me up, I'm tired, I've worked up a sweat, and I have a headache. So, I'm sitting here still at the pond. The gnats have moved away, so I don't need the tent. I'm sitting in the car. I've been in the back, and I've rearranged some things and done some things which I didn't videotape. But I finally got the tent back in the car. I don't know if you can see it. It's everywhere back there. Okay, it's filling in. It's filling in the back seat. But I'm going to master this. I think that I'm going to go to Harbor Freight and maybe get some large clamps. Or I may even have some at the house. I need to stop buying things, you know. So I'm going to master this. I'm going to get this pop-up tent back in the zipper bag and have it. I do have a place for it for when I travel. But shoot, getting it back to the size that I can fit it back in the bag has been a task for me. So that's my challenge for today. I thought that it was going to be easy to come out and pop that tent up. It's been up before, and I really enjoyed it. But I can't get it to go up, and I can't get it back in the bag. So I have some work to do. There are not a lot of videos on that. So maybe when I master that task, maybe I will be able to do a video on that for those people who are challenged like I am. I did, in watching that video, the birds are happy. what I did learn from watching that video is that you fold all the sides down so that the tent is flat. And then this man says that you turn the tent on the side, the sides that are collapsed, folded on top of each other, turn it on the side, and then toward, I just watched the crane take off. I wish I had gotten that, but you know, I guess you have to use a lot of footage to really get some really, really good footage. But anyway, back to the tent. Where I think I was messing up is I was trying to fold it down from the top to the bottom, but this man says turn it on its side and fold, push down, twisting, put your foot middle ways, from middle ways to sides, okay? Then 2/3 off to the left, you hold on to the sides. Then you twist, you push down, and you twist when it gets down to about knee level. When you push it down to about knee level, then you turn clockwise. No. You turn counterclockwise. And when it turns counterclockwise, it will make a loop. And then he said you take your right hand, and this, of course, is on the top part. When it collapses, it's on top. And you turn your right hand with your palm up, and you grab it again, and then you twist again counterclockwise. And the part that was confusing to me was that when you turn it, the bottom from the first loop that you made will turn down on top of the loop that you made. So you've got two loops. It's almost like a swirl, but the swirl goes from the bottom where your foot is, it goes around to the top, and the part that you're twisting goes in between that. It sandwiches between the first loop. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but this is how I'm having to figure this thing out. And then the last part of the tent kind of popped up and folded, fell right on top of the other. And here you had 3 circles. And how he managed to do that, I'm going to figure it out. I haven't been able to get it to do that. And I have instructions from the manufacturer on how to fold this tent up, but I cannot get it to work. Now, I have done this, but I don't know why I can't seem to get it to cooperate with me this time. So that's another task that I need to master. I thought it was going to be a really nice outing today. I'm in the shade. The temperature is probably about 68. There's no breeze, but the shade makes it really nice. I'm just watching the water. I was thinking about maybe fishing a little bit, but I don't want to do that. There's an area that you can go in the fence back there and set up, and I have my chair, and I have my fishing gear, and you can fish, but I don't feel like it. The tent beat me up. The screen tent beat me up. It was on my head. It had me wrapped in, and I'm just grateful that it was a screen tent and not a regular tent, because I thought that if I couldn't get the sides to stand up from the outside, and if I got in the middle, maybe I could get, it was easier to get in the middle and push out. And when I got 3 of the sides standing out, then the other 2 sides folded in. And every time I did that, that's what happened. And the last time I put it up, I didn't even have to stake it down. And I like that idea. I don't want to have to be staking things into the dirt. So that's my outing for today, and that's what's happening. And I was able to move some things around. Okay, I have to go. My hubby's calling.